I beg your pardon, seat, and now contesting election from Nandigram is giving a message, because Nandigram, when we talk about, is a place when the duo is being always remembered. This has been stated, this has been said. Whenever you talk about Nandigram, this is like Suvendu Adhikari and Mamta Banerjee, which is being always remembered when we talk about Nandigram movement. So that is why this particular seat becomes itself important, and now the massive show of strength could be clearly seen by Bharatiya Janata Party on the ground. This is Amit Shah, this is Prime Minister, this is other leadership, central leadership of Bharatiya Janata Party, who is continuously on the ground and doing rallies, doing public meeting in the poll-bound state of West Bengal. Whereas the first phase has already gone, but the most important phase is going to be, yes, the second phase, which include the Nandigram seat. And we also have to keep in mind that this is about the stake. When we are talking about Mamta Banerjee, this is going to be about the stake of Mamta Banerjee also, because she leaving her own seat and coming back to Nandigram and contesting election from Nandigram. And after that, strategically, this was none other but Bharatiya Janata Party's face now. That's Suvendu Adhikari, who has been fielded in Nandigram, and now he is going to contest the election from Nandigram. So there we are continuously seeing how the Bharatiya Janata Party leadership is doing it very strategically, how they have been working day and night on the ground. Today also, when we are talking, let me tell you that this is Mamta Banerjee, who is scheduled with the 4 road shows, and this is Suvendu Adhikari on the other hand, along with Amit Shah, who is also scheduled with the 3 road shows. So there the massive show of strength by both the faction, whether being it Mamta Banerjee, whether being it Amit Shah and the Bharatiya Janata Party and Suvendu Adhikari. Just before the second phase, the battleground, this is the top leadership of TMC, this is the top leadership of Bharatiya Janata Party, who is doing the road shows. There is to wait and watch, and this is going to be on the 2nd of May when we will come to know about the mood of the people in Nandigram as well as in the West Bengal. But yes, at this point in time, when we are talking about West Bengal, Bharatiya Janata Party, let me remind you, is a party which was never even existing in the in West Bengal. But we have seen the changes which is coming in after Lok Sabha election, when 18 seats comes in hand of Bharatiya Janata Party, and that's something which has been stated very clearly by Prime Minister himself, that this is the time for Badlao. So this is going to be changed. That's the line which has been taken by Bharatiya Janata Party leadership, including the Prime Minister himself. We have seen Mithun Chakrabarti joining Bharatiya Janata Party, the crowd puller, and he himself roaming around in West Bengal, doing rallies, doing road shows. So that's the strategy of Bharatiya Janata Party. There we are seeing how Bharatiya Janata Party is doing it strategically. Amit Shah, any moment from now, will be reaching there at the rally point from where the road show will start, and this is going to be back-to-back road shows of Amit Shah, the Home Minister of the country. Suvendu Adhikari, yes, is along with him. And just before the second phase, a message that is given by Bharatiya Janata Party. When we talk about Bharatiya Janata Party, let me tell you, they have already kept this in mind, that who exactly should be the candidate when we are talking about Nandigram, because the insider and the outsider line has been taken by Mamta Banerjee, whereas we have seen that Amit Shah himself and the Prime Minister himself replying on the same and fielding a candidate who is a Bengali and fielding a candidate who once was a loyalist of Mamta Banerjee is something which could be clearly seen, and that's something what we call the strategy of Bharatiya Janata Party. And we have seen how Prime Minister himself connect with the people there on the ground, talking about the heritages, talking about the culture of West Bengal. So the insider-outsider card has been already played by Mamta Banerjee, but has been ruled out by this particular strategy of Bharatiya Janata Party, because this is none other but a Bengali, this is none other but a mantri, once a mantri in TMC Sarkar. So that's something what we are seeing. But yes, this is going to be on 2nd of May when we will be seeing what exactly the mood of the people is. But at this point in time, the massive show of strength could be clearly seen on the ground level. We have seen how this was a massive crowd which was gathered earlier at the road shows of Suvendu Adhikari. When we are talking about Nandigram, we have seen the massive road shows and the massive crowd at the time of road shows and public rallies of Amit Shah, and none other but the Prime Minister himself. We are